Smash and grab taking an unexpected turn for a group of would-be burglars overnight when a store clerk pulled out a gun and began firing at them. Houston police still looking for the group of crooks, but thanks to surveillance video, it shouldn't be too much trouble. Janelle Ford has the story from Houston's South Side.
Security cameras outside a Southeast Houston Valero gas station capture the moments a group of men slam a truck into the storefront trying to steal the ATM. Once the glass is broken, at least 4 men come from the sides of the building and into the store, all while panicked customers were still inside. The video shows that apparently at first the driver didn't knock the ATM over as much as they needed, so he then pulls forward and reverses into the store again. That's when things took an unexpected turn for the would-be burglars. Investigators say, fearing for his life, the store clerk grabbed a shotgun and began firing at the men. By slowing down and zooming in on the security footage, you can see the gunpowder as those shots rang out, sending those suspects running for their lives. In the scramble, the men left the truck, which Houston police now say was stolen. Staff at the store spent the morning cleaning up the mess left behind, that crumbled ATM in plain sight. Looking at the damage to the building, police say it's fortunate that no one was hurt. Standing for Houston, Janelle Ford, KHOU 11 News.
What a mess.